What's up everyone? Welcome to a new video. A couple months ago, I made this video talking about 50 things that should be in Super Mario Maker 3, and I'm pretty sure a part 2 would never happen, but you guys bombarded me with comments of suggestions and ideas for things that should be in Mario Maker 3. So these are 50 more things that should be in Super Mario Maker 3. Let's go. Also, if you haven't already, go watch the first one, link in the description, because you might be confused during this video while I reference things to part 1. And I have a Discord server, so go join that. Link at the top of the description. So let's start. Mega Mushroom. I was talking about this in the last video, but I didn't actually put it as its own thing in the list. So, the Mega Mushroom as we know it was introduced in New Super Mario Bros. DS, and if you get it, you become big for about 15 seconds and destroy everything in your path. I know, this would open a lot of opportunities for little tiny levels, but... Secret exits plus flags. Secret exits are hidden in levels that reward you for going above and beyond how a normal player would play the level. These usually save you a lot of time and bring you to other worlds in the new Super Mario Bros. Series, so we could do the same with Super Worlds. Sledge Bro subspecies. Sledge Bros are like Hammer Bros except they ground pound, which stuns you for a few seconds. In the 3D World style, we have a Fire Sledge Bro, but that's not enough. We need more. So my ideas could be Fire Sledge Bro, Boomerang Sledge Bro, and Ice Sledge Bro. They would do all the things as normal bros, except just ground pound. Playable Miis. I'm kinda getting sick of Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Toadette, so why not introduce Miis? We already have them and the character customization in the game, so why not be able to play them in actual levels? Geysers. Geysers are either sand, lava, or water, but with the different themes, we could do different geysers. Maybe the mountain theme, it could be oil. Okay, that's actually really stupid. So they shoot up for a few seconds and you can stand on top of them, and then they go back down to nothing. They usually come out of pools of liquid or just the void, and can be used a lot for parkour levels. Clocks. Seen a lot in 3D Land and World, these clocks are either blue or green. Blue giving you extra 10 seconds on the level if you collect it, and green giving you an extra 100 seconds. I could already see all the speedrun levels that can be using this. Small pipe. In the last video, I mentioned the mini mushroom, but what goes along good with a mini mushroom is mini pipes. So if you collect it, you can go into those pipes that lead you to a subworld that could give you a little reward or a skip. And sometimes they don't even have to be used as actual pipes. They can be decorations, just like normal pipes. Bruiser. These ghost-like enemies run towards you and punch you, and it takes 3 hits to kill them. Not much to say about them, just add them to the game. Hidden coins. They're not really hidden, you can kind of see the outline, but a couple seconds after passing them, if you collect them, they turn into normal coins that you can collect. Parabeetle. Yes, I know we already have Buzzy Beetles with wings in the game, but just make it original, and you can add the Mega one as well. Roulette block. Roulette block is those clear blocks that cycle through a bunch of power-ups that are in that game, and if you time it perfectly, you can get a good power-up, but if you're like me... yeah. Pole. Poles are poles you can climb up and down. What's going on? Rex. Seen in Super Mario World a lot, if you jump on these dinosaur-like enemies, they become short and start running really fast. And in the new Super Mario Bros. Theme, it could be a Splunkin, which functions the exact same. Spiny Cheep Cheep. This is another species of Cheep Cheeps that could be added to the game that chase you around no matter what direction you're going in. They can be very annoying at times, which would be good for Mario Maker 2, because don't we already have annoying levels? Let's make them more annoying. A new game style. Last video I mentioned a new Super Mario Bros. Game style. In this video, I'm gonna mention Super Mario Bros. Wonder game style. This game recently came out and it's really fun to play. I'm gonna say it's probably the best 2D Mario game I've ever played. There's just so many new things from this game, so I'm not gonna be naming anything else on this list that's from Super Mario Bros. Wonder, because then this video would just be naming stuff from Super Mario Bros. Wonder. So it could be under extra game styles, along with Super Mario 3D World, and there'd be a Wonder Flower in each level, which a creator could pick from a bunch of preset Wonder effects or create their own, and then all the enemies and power-ups and stuff would be there too. Huge icicles. We already have small icicles, so why not the huge variant that acts as a platform when it goes into the ground? Hidden ground. Hidden ground is ground that if you walk into it becomes invisible, sort of, and you can walk through it. This is used for star coins and little rewards, or usually paired with the secret exits, because they're secret, I guess. 5 subworlds. Right now, the subworld counts only 2. Why not add 5? Any more than 5 would just be too much and too confusing, but if I want one section of the level to be underground, one to be above ground, and one to be a cloud-like reward area, why can't I do that? Flame Chomp. This is a really strange enemy. They fly around and shoot fireballs at you, and then they eventually run out and explode, but you can still jump on their head. What? They barely ever show up in the new Super Mario Bros. Series, which is really weird, but I can see this being used a lot in Super Mario Maker 3. King Bill. We already have Bonsai Bill, which is barely similar to the one that we actually have. But King Bill is super big. Big to the point where you can't even jump on top of it. And it covers your entire screen, so there's no going around it, unless there's like a little ducking area below it. But if you see one of these, you should run. This could also be used on the left side of the screen to make you go really fast in a level. Sort of like an auto-scroll, but with a little twist. Dry Bowser. This would function the same as normal Bowser, except he throws bones like hammers, and he's immune to fire. And also for details, he would shoot blue fireballs, and he's made of bones. Quicksand. Quicksand is used a lot in the desert themes, and if you go in it, you start sinking slowly, but you can still save yourself by mashing the jump button. Theme Mixing. This is the biggest one on this list. This would be so useful to the Mario Maker 3 community, because think of all the possibilities for themes you could do. What about castle mixed with sky? Or desert mixed with underground? Or underwater mixed with ghost house? Or beach mixed with mountain? I can't think of more examples because I'm a noob, but this would open up for so many opportunities in level detail and design, and I would just love to see it. Torpedo Ted. Sort of like an underwater bullet bill, a little hand sticks out and a bullet goes in one direction, and you can't jump on top of it. And there's even the red variant called Targeting Ted, which is heat-seeking. Gold Flower. Only seen a couple times in New Super Mario Bros. 2. I've been getting this request a lot, even though New Super Mario Bros. 2 is not in Mario Maker. Just like the Super Ball Flower in the Super Mario Bros. Theme, we could put the Gold Flower in the new Super Mario Bros. U theme. And it is super overpowered. It turns anything it touches into gold. You name it. Blocks, enemies, that's about it. But it just turns it into coins, which you can collect. And it does not run out, unlike the Mega Mushroom. Triangular Block. This is exclusive to Super Mario World, but if it's put in a corner between a wall and the floor, you can run up the wall. I like to see this in Mario Maker 3 because running up walls is for cool kids, and cool kids play Super Mario Maker 3, a game that's not even released yet. All the bosses from New Super Mario Bros. We have the Koopalings right now and a few bosses, but that's boring. What about the diverse bosses from New Super Mario Bros? Here they are. Mummy Pokey, Cheap Skipper, Petey Piranha, Mega Goomba, Monty Tank, and Lack of Thunder. It would take too long to describe what they all do, so just by looking at them, what do you think they do? So if you want to learn more about them, search them up or play New Super Mario Bros, I guess. What else? You know in Super Mario World, after you beat the game and replay it, everything's like an autumn theme, where the Piranha Plants turn into pumpkins, and the Bullet Bills turn into Pidget Bills, and the Koopa Troopas turn into Marios?
It's me!
Yeah, what if we do that in Super Mario Maker 3? They'll all love it. Sure. Super World backgrounds don't even match the themes we have right now in Super Mario Maker. Like, volcano? Space? What is going on? Make them actually match the themes we have, and keep space. I like the dog. One-way pipes and doors. This looks super ugly. It would just be better if it was like the new Super Mario Bros. Games where you just go in a pipe and you just can't go out the other way. For most pipes, not all of them though. And the same with doors. And while we're on the topic, why not the doors in Haunted Mansions, that when you go up to them, they disappear? Big Bubble. This was seen once in Super Mario World. It's just a green transparent bubble that floats up and down towards you. It's really strange, but anything in a Mario game is automatically praised by the fandom. And I'm part of the fandom. Piranha Plant subspecies. I don't mean the ones that shoot ice and oil and poison and stuff. I mean the Patooey and this guy who is really annoying. I would like to see this in the game because the Piranha Plant we have right now is getting kinda boring. And while we're on the topic, the big Piranha Plants in the normal game take 3 hits. But why do they take 3 hits here? That's so unrealistic. They should take more hits, just like the normal game. Bouncing Bow. In Mario World, there's this cool level with green beam things sticking out, and the farther you are on them, the higher they launch you. Almost like a diving board. I could imagine these being used in pretty cool ways in Super Mario Maker 3. Ba ba music matching. You know that meme from a couple months ago about the Koopa who dances to the ba ba? What if we do that in Super Mario Maker 3? Everyone will love it. Not just to the Koopas, the flowers, the power-ups, the Goombas, the everything. And there should be a setting to turn it off, and just in case in some super technical levels, maybe the ba ba will ruin the outcome of an enemy by slowing it down. Skeeter. Skeeter floats on top of the water and goes side to side, and you can jump on top of it to kill it. And it drops bombs in the water, which are kind of annoying. Womp. I was originally going to make number 36 Charge and Chuck, but that was already on part 1. So I had to improvise and add an enemy that I really like, the Womp. It was shown in a bunch of Mario games, and the only mainline 2D game that it was in was New Super Mario Bros. DS. Editor Scorpion here. I don't know how I didn't remember, but the Womp is also in New Super Mario Bros. 2, even though I played that game before, so here it is. Enjoy the rest of the video. But I really like this idea of it coming to you from the background, and that could be used a lot in the 3D World style. Unagi and Mare. Unagi is literally a Japanese word for eel, so it's like calling a Goomba mushroom or a Koopa turtle. But all of us North Americans don't care. And basically what they do is just swim in one direction, and the Mare is just a bigger version of it. Coin coffer / money bag. In New Super Mario Bros. DS style, it could be a money bag, and all the other styles could be a coin coffer. These sometimes are hidden in levels, or they disappear, and what you have to do is jump on top of them and they give you coins, and if you eventually kill them, they give you a bunch of coins. But they try to run away from you, so good luck. Micro Goomba. These are so annoying. You can jump on top of them like normal Goombas, except they're super tiny. And instead of damaging you, they cling onto you and spin around until you jump enough where they fall off. They make you super slow down and your jump super tiny, so it's not good for parkour. And there's even the Flying Goomba from Super Mario Bros. 3 that poops out mini Goombas. That's actually really disturbing. Thwimp. A little baby Thwomp. Oh look, he's so cute. Okay, never mind. They just jump side to side really quickly, and all you have to do is just avoid them. Dino Rhino and Dino Torch. These guys are actually really unique, seen in Super Mario World. They're a teal rhino that just walk around, and once you jump on them, they become small and breathe fire, which is the Dino Torch form. You'd think that the bigger version would breathe fire, but no, the smaller one does. Because they're so creative and unique, I would see these being used for a lot of things in Super Mario Maker 3. Fizzlet. Fizzlets are seen in the 3D Super Mario games, and in their purple form you can jump on them, but in their yellow electric form, they become super wide, and you have to wait until they go back to their purple form. So in the 3D World style, which is 2D, they could be 1 block wide for their purple form, and for their electric yellow form, they could be 5 blocks wide. And they cycle for about 5 seconds on each form. Eep Cheep. Eep Cheeps are like normal Cheep Cheeps, except they swim away from Mario, so they're not really considered an enemy if they just leave you alone, but they can still damage you. Mecha Cheep. Mecha Cheeps are usually used in airship levels, and basically the only difference is they're a little bit bigger and they cannot be killed with fireballs, because they're made of robot. They're made of... What are you talking about? Very steep slopes. We already have gentle and steep slope, so why not the one that's like a vertical gentle slope? These are so steep that you have to jump up them, and if you don't, you just fall down. So I could see these being used in some pretty cool ways. Foo plus Taifu. Foos just blow wind to block your vision, and you can jump on top of them, but Taifus are the bigger version that actually push you back, and they cannot be jumped on top of. I would say put Foo in every style, and put the Taifu in the 3D World style that could be put in the background. 2 new themes, Spooky Swamp and Sewers. I was actually going to put Spooky Swamp theme in the last video, but I replaced it with Tower theme because people like that more, but I actually really like Spooky Swamp theme. And I figured why not add on Sewers as well. It's usually used for outdoor parts of Ghost House levels, but I could see a bunch of levels being made with this. Take this level from New Super Mario Bros. 2 for example. And the sewer theme is really similar to Underground theme, just like Spooky Swamp is similar to Nighttime. And this is shown a lot, and by a lot I mean twice, in New Super Mario Bros. DS, and once in Super Mario Bros. 3, but I actually really like it. Crowbar. No, not a crowbar, a crowbar. They just swoop around in the sky and then dip down to kill you, sort of like phantoms in Minecraft. Except they don't give you a heart attack every time they attack you, and they can easily be killed by just jumping on their head. And there should also be a feature that makes them all spawn in throughout the level. So say maybe 3 at a time, so if you kill one, another one comes in. Buster Beetle. Buster Beetles are really annoying. Buster Beetles are seen in Super Mario Bros. 3, and they can pick up blocks and throw them at you. And they can be jumped on, but they're really quick and annoying, so good luck. And for our final one, we have Bonsai Bill Launcher. In the normal game, we have these goofy Bonsai Bills that are not even similar to the original, and you can only spawn them in as enemies, unlike the Bullet Bill Launcher, which actually has a launcher for it. But in the new Super Mario Bros. Series, you can literally see Bonsai Bill Launchers, so why not put them in Super Mario Maker 3 as well? And you can even make the red variant for the heat-seeking ones. So those are another 50 things I think should be in Super Mario Maker 3. You can still leave your suggestions in the comments, but I will not be making a part 3 to this video, so I'm sorry, your great suggestions will not be featured in another video. So thank you to all the people who left their ideas in the comment section of the other video, and a huge shout out to you for watching this video to the end. If you like this video, I'd really appreciate if you like and subscribe, because only a little bit over 1% of the people watching this video right now are subscribed. This is smaller than Dream, who mentions it every single video. So if you want to be part of that rare 1% and support a small creator, please consider lightly tapping the subscribe button. Do not smash it. I do not want you breaking your electronics. And to Nintendo, please make a Mario Maker 3. I'm begging you, just please, like, we need it. We